Land Rover created the Range Rover Sport for socially mobile off-road fanatics who find the big Range Rover a bit too reserved. Range Rover Sport's shortened wheelbase trades interior space for better handling and improved stability, but make no mistake, the Sport name tag does not mean off-road ability takes a backseat to performance. Designed to do battle with the likes of the BMW X5, Porsche Cayenne, and Infiniti FX, the Range Rover Sport more than holds its own in the high-end luxury arena and bests most of its competitors with unparalleled off-road abilities. Hello and welcome to our comprehensive Kelley Blue Book review of the Land Rover Range Rover Sport. If you're looking for a luxury SUV that's as impressive pulling up at the Ritz as it is tackling the rocky trails of Moab, the Range Rover Sport will feel right at home in your garage. Not many people, not even the mega rich though, can run an $80,000 SUV through the brush without care. If you require a rugged off-road vehicle that you don't mind scratching, a Jeep Grand Cherokee might make a better choice. You might not think a 4,000-pound SUV can handle like a large sports sedan, but the Range Rover Sport's hefty list of electronic stability, traction, and suspension controls allow it to do just that. In HSE trim, acceleration is pretty good, but jump up to the supercharged model and you'll make the 0 to 60 run in less than 8 seconds. The supercharged dynamics response system does an amazing job of minimizing body lean and roll, while the nicely weighted power steering returns the precise feedback required when hurrying this much bulk through curvy back roads. The Sport's on-road abilities are equally matched off-road, where even wearing performance tires, our model was able to climb the steepest terrain with all the ease of coasting up a cobblestone driveway. One of our favorite features on the Range Rover Sport is Land Rover's Terrain Response System, which offers 5 different settings designed to modulate the suspension and traction control based on the type of terrain you're on. We also found the center console cooler to be fun and functional. The electrically operated cooler is large enough to hold up to 4 8-ounce plastic bottles. It's not hard to identify the Range Rover Sport as a Land Rover, although it shares not a single exterior part with the larger Range Rover. The steeply raked windshield and tapered back end speak to the Sport's performance potential, as do the big 19 and 20-inch rims surrounded by performance rubber. Around back, the traditional Range Rover split hatch is shelved in favor of a single unit with a built-in glass hatch. The Range Rover Sport does not get the same high-end interior as its namesake, relying instead on a simplified dash design that sits up high to create a more sedan-like driving position. The center console is unusually wide and the entire cabin is littered in tiny switches and buttons that can be hard to read. We found the front seats a bit snug, but definitely supportive on long drives. Rear seat passengers have good head and legroom, and the flat floor allows passengers sandwiched in the middle position a comfortable perch. There's a small cargo hold behind the second seat, but when that's folded, the Range Rover Sport can hold a respectable 71 cubic feet. The Range Rover Sport HSE features an electronic air suspension, 19-inch alloy wheels, 8-way power driver's seat, dual-zone automatic climate control, and a Harman Kardon Logic 7 stereo with 6-disc CD changer and 14 speakers. Also standard is a DVD-based navigation system featuring voice recognition, as well as park distance control rear park assist. Standard safety equipment includes front and side curtain airbags, hill descent control, traction and stability control, and Land Rover's Terrain Response 4-wheel drive system. The supercharged trim adds 20-inch wheels, front and rear heated seats, Brembo brakes, and silver interior trim in place of wood. Options for the HSE include the Cold Climate Package, which adds a heated front windshield, heated front and rear seats, and heated windshield wiper fluid. The Luxury Interior Package adds the Cold Climate Package, plus a choice of wood trims, adaptive front lighting, and a center console cooler. Standalone options include a rear seat entertainment system with 2 headrest-mounted LCD monitors and headsets. Other options include Sirius satellite radio, a locking rear differential, dynamic response suspension, and 20-inch alloy wheels. The HSE is powered by a normally aspirated 4.4-liter V8 engine, which makes a respectable 300 horsepower and 315 pound-feet of torque. For those who prefer a faster driving experience, we recommend a move to the supercharged trim, which employs a supercharged 4.2-liter V8 good for 390 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. Both engines are teamed to a smooth-shifting 6-speed ZF transmission, which routes the engine's power to a center differential and then out to all four wheels. Despite the power difference, fuel economy figures for both engines are identical and equally poor, getting just over 10 miles per gallon in the city and high teens on the highway. The Range Rover Sport has a manufacturer's suggested retail price starting at just under $60,000